TMZ is reporting that the car is linked to the popular singer David. The LAPD towed the car from the yard after gathering evidence at the scene. They say the car was reported abandoned in the Hollywood Hills about 5 days ago.
One of music's brightest young stars just had his entire world flipped upside down. A viral TikTok sensation with billions of streams, sold-out shows, and global brand deals. But behind all that glitter lies a discovery so disturbing, it's left fans questioning if they ever knew him at all. A body inside his car, a missing 15-year-old girl, tattoos that match, photos that tell a different story. What started as a dream career is unraveling into one of the darkest scandals the music industry has seen in years. And today, I'm breaking it all down. Chapter 1. Who is D4vd, the rising star? To understand the magnitude of this scandal, you need to know who D4vd is. Real name David Burke, he was just a 20-year-old kid from Houston who hit the jackpot on TikTok. His breakout hit Romantic Homicide wasn't supposed to be more than a lo-fi bedroom track, but the internet had other plans. It exploded with over 1.6 billion streams on Spotify, propelling him into the limelight overnight. He signed a major record deal. He toured internationally. Brands like Hollister plastered his face across websites and campaigns. On social media, fans saw him as the quiet, mysterious kid who made it big off raw talent. No controversies, no scandals, no history of violence. Just a young artist living out the dream. But success has a dark side, because while fans were streaming his songs on repeat, police were making a discovery that would change everything. Chapter 2. The Tesla Discovery. On September 8, 2025, workers at a Los Angeles impound lot noticed a foul odor coming from a Tesla. When they popped the trunk, they found what nobody could have expected: a decomposed body stuffed into a bag. The car was traced back to none other than David Burke, D4vd himself.
Tonight, more than a week after a body was found inside an impounded Tesla registered to the singer who goes by the stage name David, Los Angeles investigators identifying the remains as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, the same girl who was reported missing last year, according to the Riverside County Sheriff's Office.
At first, there was confusion. Could the car have been stolen? Loaned out? Why would a pop star's vehicle be connected to such a horrifying find? The coroner released chilling details. The victim was a small female, about 5'2", just 70 pounds, with black wavy hair, a yellow bracelet, and a tattoo on her index finger that read, "Shh." The internet immediately exploded. Fans begged for answers. D4vd was on tour when authorities reached out, and he claimed to have no knowledge of what was inside his own car. But the damage was instant. Within hours, Hollister quietly removed his campaign images, distancing themselves from a rising star now tied to a corpse. Chapter 3. The victim identified. For a week, speculation ran wild. Who was the girl? How did she end up in his car? Then, authorities confirmed the unthinkable. Through forensic testing, the victim was identified as 15-year-old Celeste Arias, who had gone missing in April of 2024. Celeste's story was heartbreaking. She'd left her family home in Lake Elsinore one evening and never returned. Flyers were printed, pleas went out, and her family clung to hope for more than a year.
Meantime, we now know the name and new details about the teenage girl who was found dead inside a Tesla owned by singer David. You may remember her body was discovered at a tow yard here in LA. The LA County Medical Examiner identified the girl as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, who was reported missing last year.
Now that hope was crushed. Their daughter's body had been inside a car linked to a pop star who'd been headlining shows and filming collabs while their world was falling apart. Fans were horrified. The tragedy wasn't abstract anymore. It had a face, a name, and a history. And just as the music world was trying to process, police made their next move. Chapter 4. The Hollywood Hills Raid. Within 48 hours of Celeste's identity being revealed, LAPD's Robbery Homicide Division secured a warrant to search a Hollywood Hills property where David had been staying. The home was reportedly rented by his manager, but it had become a hub for the young singer. Neighbors recalled seeing the same Tesla, with Texas plates and a noticeable dent, parked outside for days before it was towed. Inside, detectives seized several evidence bags and a computer. Fans quickly pointed out that D4vd had previously posted videos inside that exact house, even hanging out with producer Benny Blanco there earlier this year. This wasn't some random connection. Police were closing in on the spaces D4vd occupied, and the questions were only getting louder. Chapter 5. A disturbing connection emerges. The most explosive development came when TMZ reached out to Celeste's mother. She confirmed that Celeste once had a boyfriend named David. That alone was shocking, but the details were worse. Both Celeste and D4vd shared the exact same tattoo, the word "shh" inked on their right index fingers. Then came photos and videos. TMZ published images of the two together, one showing them seated side by side at a booth, both wearing black. Even more damning, D4vd was wearing the same shirt in that photo as he wore in a separate picture with Billie Eilish months earlier, adding authenticity to the timeline. A live stream clip surfaced too, with Celeste's voice audible, telling David to answer fan comments.
I media trained you. That's controversial.
It's controversial of kids.
Really good.
Okay,
It's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my. Delete everything. Delete everything.
This wasn't speculation anymore. There was documented proof the two had been together. Chapter 6. The Lake Elsinore Link. Investigators discovered an eerie overlap. TMZ reported that David had been photographed in Lake Elsinore, the same town Celeste called home. The location? Just a 6-minute walk from her family's house. For context, Celeste disappeared after leaving home around 9 p.m. one evening in April 2024. Now, there was photographic evidence placing David in her hometown, right around the same time frame. The internet erupted with theories. Was it coincidence or a smoking gun? Adding to the chaos, one of Celeste's former teachers spoke out in a video. He claimed that after meeting David on social media, Celeste once ran away to Hollywood with him before police returned her to her mother. A month later, she vanished again and never came back. This teacher's account, combined with the timeline, painted a disturbing picture of how deeply intertwined David and Celeste's lives may have been.
In my classroom, in front of this poster right here.
Wait, how long ago was this?
We all just found out yesterday who it was, but she's been missing since I taught her. And I taught her, she met this dude on social media. He was a rapper in LA. He came and got her. She ran away from home. She was gone for like a month. The cops found her in Hollywood, brought her back to our school. She came back to our school, kind of told people this story. She disappeared again in May of that year, May of 2024. That's when her friends told me what happened, that it was this rapper. And then I found out yesterday that she's now dead in that rapper's car, cut into pieces. You want to know how they met? I feel like I just said it.
Chapter 7. Music and Rumors. As if the evidence wasn't enough, speculation soon spread into the music itself. Online whispers claimed there was a leaked track titled Celeste, allegedly recorded by D4vd. Whether it was real, AI-generated, or fan-made remains unclear, but the idea of him naming a song after the girl found in his car only fueled the fire. Fans debated whether the lyrics were authentic. Some swore they recognized his voice, others accused trolls of exploiting tragedy. Regardless of authenticity, the rumor alone was enough to keep D4vd trending across social platforms, for all the wrong reasons. In parallel, screenshots of supposed Discord chats connected to the case circulated online. Again, unverified. But in the age of viral information, speculation often spreads faster than facts. Chapter 8. Fallout in the Industry. The music industry is notoriously ruthless when scandal hits, and D4vd was no exception. His European tour dates were suspended indefinitely. Hollister had already pulled their campaign. Then came the artists. Singer Kali Uchis, who collaborated with him earlier this year, announced that their joint track was being pulled from streaming services. When commenters tried to blame her for working with him, she clapped back, calling it internalized misogyny to hold women accountable for men's actions. Meanwhile, Canadian pop star Tate McRae unfollowed D4vd on social media, and whispers spread that other artists were privately cutting ties as well. In an industry built on reputation, D4vd was quickly becoming untouchable. Chapter 9. The Cloud of Uncertainty. Despite the avalanche of circumstantial evidence, here's the striking fact. Police have not officially named D4vd as a suspect. The coroner has yet to determine an exact cause of death, and without that, no charges have been filed. But public opinion doesn't wait for official paperwork. Every new photo, every rumor, every past live stream makes the story darker. The matching tattoos, the proximity to Celeste's home, the teacher's testimony, all of it piles up into a narrative too heavy to ignore, even if the truth hasn't been legally confirmed. And in the court of public opinion, silence is often seen as guilt. Chapter 10. Final thoughts. So what started as a pop star's dream has spiraled into one of the most shocking scandals the music world has seen in years. From a decomposed body in a Tesla, to the identification of a missing 15-year-old, to the disturbing web of personal connections linking her back to D4vd. The story is as tragic as it is surreal. Right now, two things remain certain. First, Celeste's family deserves answers, justice, and closure after enduring a nightmare no parent should face. And second, whether guilty or innocent, D4vd's reputation, career, and future will never look the same again. Because fame can catapult you to the top overnight. But when controversy strikes, it can all collapse just as fast. The only question left is this: when the truth finally comes out, Will it reveal a tragic misunderstanding or one of the darkest betrayals in modern music history?